In my last video, I touched a little bit on the concept of a gray man, and I mentioned in that video that nowadays it's almost impossible to be one. I want to expand on that. And I want to expand on that because this is a very important topic, and technology, although our friend for a lot of things, can also be our enemy. So, first of all, what is a gray man? A gray man is nothing more, nothing less than a person who can blend into their environment. Let's say that you live in a city where you dress like city folks, you talk like them, walk like them, and interact, the way that nobody will notice you. That is in the nutshell, what a gray man is. That is with people. If you live in the countryside, of course, you're going to be dressing different. If you live in Alaska, you're going to probably be dressing like me. Because if you put a suit on and dressing shoes and walk in 40 below, people are going to look at you and be like, yeah, you ain't from here, aren't you? You see what I'm saying? So, depends on your area will dictate how you physically aim to accomplish that gray man mentality. However, let's move beyond with the day-to-day, and let's focus more on whether or not, because this is something that I alluded into that video, whether or not you can be a great man when it comes to government. Here is the thing, and this is something that a lot of folks will have a hard time understanding, and a lot of folks have developed an entire mindset of a great man, and I am being one because I barely post anything. I have little digital footprint. I still watch YouTube videos. I still go online and websites and whatnot, but I don't say anything. I'm quiet. Well, that still lives a digital footprint. By you visiting sites where preparedness and topics that government may not like, because they may see it as a threat, quote unquote, because you might be there just for information, just to be informed, or you might click on a article, talking about something else completely, and they might flag you just because you visit that site. So digital footprint is real. Don't think for 1 second that you are not living a digital footprint. You live in a digital footprint all the time. The moment that you use your debit card, the moment that you went to the store and pay, even if you pay in cash, you have digital cameras recording everything. You don't think they can see who you are? Come on. The moment that you send a check to pay for your electric bill, now they know who you are. Because why? Your name is in that check. The routing number is in there. They can go to the bank. The bank can go to you. At one point in time, you went to the bank. The camera's in there. Facial recognition. It's a thing. So you see this whole idea of I am being incognito. Nobody knows who I am. I mentioned, and I alluded in yesterday's video, unless you live in the middle of nowhere, unless you had never had a birth certificate, unless you had never had a phone, a student ID, nothing, they know who you are. Especially in the US. Let's be real. The great man mentality in modern times, with the surveillance that we have nowadays, it's a philosophy that maybe it was applicable 20 years ago. Now, listen, they can hack your phone and see you at any given time. Your phone has GPS. It don't matter whether or not you undo the whole GPS thing. They can still do it. You don't think so? You got to do your own research if you don't believe me. And everybody has a cell phone. It don't matter whether it's a smartphone or the other phone. Have you noticed that you may not have cell phone service, and yet You open your maps and it pinpoints exactly where you are. That's just to give you an example. Listen, I want you to understand that being a great man is not just not giving comments or not providing comments. If you're not providing comments, all you're doing is staying quiet. You now opting out to interact with others because you think you're being a great man. No. The moment that you click on a video, let's say for example in this video, that's it. You it. What you need to be is fearless. And don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Plain and simple. I mean, at the end of the day, what can they do? What is the worst thing anybody can do to you? The worst thing that anybody can do to me will be take my life. I know I have done good. I know where I'm going. I'm in peace with it. But I will never allow anybody to silence me. Never, no matter what. Now, I'm not saying that you should not blend in, especially in emergencies, especially if you don't want to be singled out, in a crowd. I think being a great man when it comes to that is very useful. I do that all the time. Although because I'm in YouTube, a lot of times I go to the stores or in public. Hey, Frontier Preppers, and I say hi. I don't care, guys. There is a reason why we have a Second Amendment. There is a reason why I hit the shooting range twice a week. There is a reason for that. People ask all the time, why are you so afraid that you carry a firearm? I'm not afraid at all. That firearm is the great equalizer. That firearm will protect me if it comes to it. So I'm not afraid. So that argument is null and void, especially when it comes to people like us. But nonetheless, going back to the whole great man mindset and whatnot. Be mindful that, let's say for example, that you have you had once upon a time a digital footprint, Facebook and all of that, and you drop out completely. That, believe it or not, sends red flags too. Where's this person? You see what I'm saying? Because you were online all the time and then you disappear. That's going to bring a red flag to the system and it's going to look for you. See what's going on. Moreover, your family, your loved ones who are accustomed to seeing your craziness, most likely they're going to get the phone. Hey, what's going on? Why? You're not on Facebook anymore. What happened? That right there defeated the purpose of you being a great man. Because now people are looking for you. The main thing that you drop off from Facebook, right? I'm just giving you an example. You see what I mean? There needs to be a balance. A real balance on it. But what I'm trying to say here is it is really hard, if not impossible, to avoid the OCNI and the surveillance technology that the government has. Is really almost impossible. Is it doable? I think you can reduce it significantly. I think you really can reduce it significantly. But the fact of the matter is, then even your refrigerator nowadays is a smart refrigerator. Your coffee maker has Bluetooth, internet, Wi-Fi, all of that crap. I mean, the toilet that you see right there has Wi-Fi. Now, obviously, I don't have anything connected to it because, well, my Wi-Fi, honestly, I can turn it on and off. And there is no Wi-Fi available. But let's say, for the sake of argument, that a major hotspot was open in my area, and hypothetically, and all devices got connected to that hotspot, and from that, they send signals to that, which is my heater, to control it, to shut it down. The PrepperGear will freeze. Your coffee machine will not start. Your refrigerator will shut down. All your food spoil. With the push of a button. Now I'm going into the whole conspiracy. And conspiracy is only conspiracy into it's proven right. We know this. But hypothetically, could it happen? Let me know down in the comment section below. Let me know. Have any nanny cameras been hacked before? Let me know. Had that happened? Nonetheless, again, to the whole great man mentality and whatnot. You could be great man as when it comes to people, those around you. You perhaps don't want to let your neighbors know that you are a prepper because, you know, the more they know, they might try to come and get it. There have been arguments about both sides because if you tell your neighbors that you're a prepper and they should prepare, they now know that who you are and they might try to come and take it. But if you talk to them, they may get into the same mindset and now you have an ally. So there is always two sides of the coin, honestly. It is a catch-22, to be told. But the point here is that no matter what, and I know a lot of folks are going to disagree with me. And remember, in this channel, it's okay to agree to disagree. But in my opinion, no matter what, you can never become a true great man. You can implement it in somewhat in the personal life. Try to be one. In the digital world, it's a lot harder. And unfortunately, we live in a digital world. Plain and simple. With that being said, let me know what you think in the comment section below. Like always, rock on, prep on, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye, everybody.